Is the Golden State Warriors' Christmas wish about to come true? Rumors are swirling that a certain 6X All-Star could be looking to leave Miami, and the Warriors are right in the mix as a top destination. Imagine pairing him with Stephen Curry. Stay tuned because this potential trade could reshape the landscape of the Western Conference. If you want to stay on top of all the latest Warriors news and trade updates, make sure to subscribe and hit that like button. The latest news surrounding the Golden State Warriors is buzzing with excitement as we dive into the Jimmy Butler trade update. Just days ago, it seemed like Butler would remain with the Miami Heat beyond the February 6 trade deadline, but a significant shift has emerged. According to ESPN's Shams Charania, Butler is now leaning towards a trade, and guess what? The Warriors are sitting right at the top of his preferred destinations. This is monumental, folks. Butler's dissatisfaction with his contract situation has led him to consider opting out of his $52.4 million player option, which could make him a free agent this offseason. This puts the onus on any team that trades for him to not only give up valuable assets, but also to offer a substantial extension, potentially over $50 million per season. The stakes are high, and the pressure is on the Warriors to make a move. We know that Golden State has been struggling offensively, ranking 25th in offensive rating over their last 13 games. The absence of a bona fide second star to pair with Stephen Curry has limited their scoring capabilities significantly. Now, with Butler potentially available, this could be the early Christmas present that Warriors fans have been wishing for. Just imagine Butler lining up alongside Curry. It's the kind of superstar combination that could reignite the Warriors' championship aspirations. But let's not kid ourselves. Making a trade for Butler won't be easy. His current salary of $48.8 million means the Warriors would need to offload at least 4 players, including starting small forward Andrew Wiggins. That's not a small ask, especially considering Wiggins' contributions to the team. There's a real dilemma here. Do you sacrifice the depth and chemistry that Wiggins brings for a chance at a player of Butler's caliber? I have to admit, I'm torn on this one. Interestingly, the Phoenix Suns are also in the mix, making this a 2-team race. However, the complexities of matching salaries with Bradley Beal's massive contract could hinder their chances. The Suns would need the Heat or another third team to take on Beal, and we all know how tricky those negotiations can get. If the Warriors can navigate this situation effectively, they could have a leg up in acquiring Butler, but it's a high-stakes game. As we gear up for the Warriors' matchup against the Los Angeles Lakers, this trade speculation only adds to the intrigue. Will Golden State make a bold move to secure Butler, or will they watch as a rival team snags him first? The implications of this trade could reshape the entire Western Conference landscape. Now I want to hear from you. Do you believe this is the best decision for the Warriors? Personally, I'm divided. On one hand, Butler would undoubtedly elevate the team's performance. On the other, I worry about the long-term ramifications of losing key players. What do you think? Is this the right path for our beloved Warriors? I'm eager to hear your thoughts in the comments below. The Golden State Warriors are not sitting idle as the February 6th NBA trade deadline approaches. Reports from ESPN's Shams Charania have confirmed that the front office is actively on the hunt for a superstar to pair alongside Stephen Curry, Draymond Green, and Andrew Wiggins. It's no secret that the Warriors are looking to build a juggernaut contender, and they're determined to find that next star to bolster their championship aspirations. Let's break down what this means for the team. First off, the Warriors have been experimenting with players like Jonathan Kuminga and Brandon Podziemski, trying to figure out who can step up as a reliable option. Kuminga had his time in the starting lineup, but has faced ups and downs. However, the real focus is on bringing in a seasoned superstar to take this team over the top. They pursued names like Lauri Markkanen and Paul George in the off-season, but missed out on both. So, who's next on the list? There's a lot of chatter around potential trades, and the Warriors have some intriguing options. Jimmy Butler from the Miami Heat has been a name floated around, and he would undoubtedly bring that clutch, defensive edge to the team. But the Heat seem reluctant to part ways with him, which raises the stakes for the Warriors. They also had an opportunity to acquire Cam Johnson from the Brooklyn Nets, but chose not to move Kuminga in that deal. Was that a mistake? I'm honestly torn on that one. Now, let's look at some of the superstars available on the market. Zion Williamson and Brandon Ingram are both being shopped by the New Orleans Pelicans. Imagine Curry, Wiggins, and either of those two on the court together. They could easily flirt with 25 points per game, but there's always that lingering concern about their injury histories. Yet, from a pure talent perspective, they could elevate the Warriors' game to another level. And what about Zach LaVine of the Chicago Bulls? His name has been buzzing in trade rumors, and his scoring ability would mesh perfectly with Curry. Picture this: LaVine and Curry in the backcourt, with Wiggins at the 3. That's a dynamic lineup that could strike fear into the hearts of any defense. Plus, with Dennis Schroeder providing depth, the Warriors could have a formidable second unit that keeps the pressure on opponents. Domantas Sabonis is another name to keep an eye on as the Sacramento Kings look to retool. He's an all-star and would be an incredible fit for Golden State with his elite rebounding and passing skills. The Warriors could use a player like him to bolster their front court and provide another scoring option inside. But the Warriors also have to weigh their options carefully. Should they be willing to part with Kuminga, their most prized young asset, for a polished star? That's a tough call. While retaining their veteran core is crucial, trading Kuminga could lead to immediate success. It's a fine balance between building for the future and winning now. This is where the emotions come into play for us fans. We've seen the highs of championship glory, and we want to get back there. But with these potential moves, will it be enough? Are we looking at a real path to another title? Or could this turn into a frustrating cycle of missed opportunities? You believe this is the right move? Personally, I'm divided on whether risking Kuminga is worth it. So what do you think? Do you want to see the Warriors pull the trigger on a trade? Or do you believe in the current roster's potential? I genuinely want to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Let's start a conversation about our hopes and frustrations as we approach the trade deadline. And remember, if you want to stay updated on all things Warriors, don't forget to like this video, share it with your fellow fans, and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss any essential updates. Together, let's keep the Warriors' spirit alive as we navigate this thrilling season.